Hello everyone. Okay, today's topic is Sling resource resolution in AEM. Basically what happens whenever we put any URL in browser and when we hit it, some magic happens in background, right? So today in this video I'm going to reveal how can we actually map the URL with the resource in JCR using CRX. Okay, so for example, we have input the URL like this or maybe like this. What we have to do, the very first thing is before .html extension, okay, and actually before you get after the domain URL and before the very first dot you get, just start from domain and till the very first dot, take the whole URL. Okay, so let me go to the example. I have taken this out of the box VRetail website. So this is my URL. I will take this URL starting from here till here. I will copy it and I will go to CRXT. I will paste it. Yes, and after this what you have to do, you have to click on JCR content. Okay, just concentrate on one property, that is Sling resource type. Sling resource type will tell us what script we need to execute. Script is nothing but previously it was JSP, now we have HTML. It can be other type of scripts as well. So we need to go to this path. I'll just copy it and we'll look for this. Yes, so on this node whatever is there will be executed. So this is Sling resource resolution, whatever is there will be executed. But there is a tweak here. If you get this resource super type property, okay, resource super type, if you are familiar with Java, it's inheritance. Inheritance means whatever my father is having, whatever asset he is having, I also belong to that asset, means I also possess that asset. So it means whatever script execution will be there on this path, on top of that I want to include this. Okay, so the behavior will be this script and this script. Let me go to this script path very quickly. So slash yes, again we have resource type property, so again it will go above and we'll find it. Basically where it's going to v1 and then page. Yeah, so if you see here we have lots of HTMLs like body.html, header.html, footer.html, page.html, right? So starting from page.html and then we are adding all those HTML inside this page.html. Now the script what I have written in my HTML page, which is this one, what it says, okay, all those HTMLs whatever those are already available. On top of that I just want to override this. For example, body.html is available on this one. I want to override the functionality available in that body.html with this body.html. So this concept should be clear, because what we have to do, we have to map it. This URL will be mapped to first of all we have to copy this URL to CRXT. We have to find this resource type property. We have to go to this resource type property, and then whatever HTML file or JSP file will be there, those will be executed. If we have resource super type property, additional features will also come. It's inheritance. Okay, so resource type and resource super type, combining those will actually render your page. Now same thing will happen. This is for if you see this, let me just go to that page. If you see this this women's page, right, this is for page. If you have configured several components onto that page, for example on my page I have title component, button component, teaser component, list component. If you have noticed, everywhere you will find resource type property. So same thing will happen for each and every component. So how this resource resolution is happening? The resource resolution will happen for this page, means the whole layout. Resource resolution will happen for this banner, for this component, for this component, for this component, for each and every component it will happen the very same thing, and then it will be combined and your page will be rendered. So this is how we use this Sling resource resolution property in AEM. Now sometime we talk about selector, like what is the purpose of selector. Okay, so whenever we just used this Sling resource type property, and then we reached here where we have lots of things available, means lots of HTML files available. Sometime what we want to execute a very specific HTML. For example, I have here selector1.html, selector2.html. I just don't want to execute all HTMLs available, but I just want to execute one specific script. So in that case we can use selector feature. What we can get, I'll just show you an example. So in the same women.html, I will just add selector. So my selector is selector1.html. What I have written inside selector1.html, rendering selector1. I have just added one text. I am rendering this HTML. What is my selector2.html? I have just changed the text. Let me just try with selector2.html. Okay, now selector2.html is rendering. Okay. In real time use cases, we rarely use such scenario, but selector can be used whenever we write any. So for example, using selector, I can have if or else condition, or maybe I am invoking any third party service, web service, in which using selector I can fetch this selector from my resource, and then I can pass it to some third party service and can get the data. Because other ways we can use query parameter, but query parameter we have some query parameter. Instead of query parameter, we actually recommend using selector whenever we want dynamic behavior, because first thing is query parameter out of the box the response will not be cached. Now there are ways in Apache we have to do some configuration and we can still cache the data with query parameter, but still the recommended way is using selector if we want to have any dynamic behavior. So now we are clear with how can we use how this Sling resource resolution happen, how can we use selector functionality, and what is the purpose of query parameter. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.